Okay, take two. Maybe this time I won't get interrupted with what I'm doing. Um, so it's been a long week. There's been a lot of running around trying to get things in order. Crystal's still in summer school, and Mama's had to work early a lot this week. So it's been a lot of take Mom to work, go pick Crystal up from school, come back home, go get Daddy from work, come back home, go get Mama from work, come back home. And there's been a lot of me just keeping to myself this week because it finally hit me that Mama's gone. You know, after we found out the news, it didn't really hit me. When we left, it still hadn't hit me. Even when we were going through the memorial service and burying Mama's ashes, it didn't hit me. When we got the angel with the ashes in it, with like a little bit of the ashes in it, it still didn't hit me. It was when we were going through her stuff that we had brought home with us that I broke down. I mean, that's not to say I hadn't cried before, because I cried when we found out a little, even though I tried not to. I cried at the memorial service, even though I tried to hold it back. But I legitimately broke down in sobs when we were going through her stuff, and I had to leave the room. But that's neither here nor there. This weekend, a lot of stuff happened. I had a nickel-sized spider crawling on my arm outside the hotel. And those of you that know me know that I am deathly afraid of spiders. We got lost in downtown Pikeville, which is funny considering the fact that you wouldn't think we would, but Pikeville's grown up a lot since the last time we were there. So when we got off the exit coming back from the cemetery to go back to the hotel, we ended up taking a wrong turn and got lost for a few minutes in downtown Pikeville. But we really weren't that far from the hotel, so it was all good. Spent a lot of time with family, except for my aunt and uncle who were in a different hotel because of their dog. But the rest of us were all at the Holiday Inn Express. And so I spent a lot of time running around the hotel, going from floor to floor, spending time with cousins and aunts and uncles and second cousins and great aunts and uncles that I hadn't seen in a while. Spent a lot of time in the pool, which was funny because I ended up getting sick and was sick there for a couple days after we got home because the pool's inside and it's supposed to be heated, but the heater was broke, so the water was like ice cold. But that obviously didn't stop me at all. What else? Spent a lot of time with my little second cousins, like my cousin's children. The twins were as hyper as ever. That's just the twins. Got to spend some time with Jasmine, which is my cousin Tracy's daughter. Spent some time with Letitia, which is my cousin Nikki's daughter, which was nice because I never get to see Letitia. And I got to spend time with Ava, who is my cousin Andrew's daughter, which is nice because, and I got to spend time with Andrew, which is really nice because there for a long time. We just found out about him last year, I think, and he's 26, 25, 26, something like that. We had never known about him. My uncle didn't even know about him. So that was nice. Spend some time. The thing with my family is there's only a group of them that I see on a close, regular basis. So I spent a lot of time with them too, but I spent more time with Tracy and Nikki and Uncle Tony and Tracy and Nikki's kids and Andrew and his wife and daughter. I didn't get to spend as much time as I would have liked to with Selena and Bill, my mom's sister and her husband. But that's just because they were at another hotel. Saturday after the memorial service, after burying or taking and leaving Mama's ashes at the hill to be buried, we went to Aunt Pauline's house first. Ate a mess load of crap there. Then we walked down to Aunt Ruth's house while trying not to get hit by cars that were constantly coming both ways on the road, which is really small. So a country road. It's just recently been paved, and it's so small that only one car can pass at a time. So like if two cars are coming opposite ways, somebody has to stop and let somebody go through first because there's not enough room on this road for two cars to pass each other at the same time. So we went to Aunt Ruth's, ate a mess load there, and then I also had like 4 desserts at Aunt Ruth's house. I was a bad girl. And then we walked back to Aunt Pauline, spent some more time with her, and then left. Lots of pictures. And again, if you know me, I don't like taking pictures. I like being behind the camera, not in front of it, as far as pictures go. And I was forced to take a lot of pictures. I don't even know how many. It's like, okay, wait, I got another camera to take it with. Oh, now I got another camera to take it with. Now I got another camera to take it with. Then we get to another place and be like, oh, stop, we gotta take pictures. So I'm waiting on those to come back because I know I didn't look good, like, especially taking the pictures after eating. Like, I can understand before eating, but after eating when I'm just like, no. The trip back was not so good because I was kind of mad for reasons that I'm just not going to get into. I was really mad, and it was hard. We had dinner / lunch, so lunner, winter, whatever you want to call it, at Fuddruckers in like right outside the border of North Carolina when we were in South Carolina, if that makes any sense. I don't remember. It was near Arcadia. Rowan, maybe? I don't know. And that was definitely a bitch to do because after being in the car for 8 hours on Friday and then in and out of the car all weekend and all the running around I did, and then being in the car for so long again on Sunday, by the time we stopped, I could hardly walk. My knee was just not having it. My cousin Stacy's husband, Heath, all weekend was, well, Heath, spending his time annoying me and being a creeper. At one point, I was outside having a cigarette with my Uncle Phil, and we were talking, and I get a text from Heath. He's like, I see you. I look around, he's nowhere in sight. He texts me again, he goes, look up. And their room window was right above the bench outside, and so he could look out and see us. So he was being a creeper, as per normal. Stealing my phone, as per normal. Pulling my hair, as per normal. Teasing me, as per normal. There's a lot more that I had recorded that's just not going to fit in this video. So if you want to know, I'll tell y'all. But for now, I gotta go. Love y'all.